Happy Wednesday, everyone. Meteorologist John Homenuk with Empire Weather. Pretty quiet morning here across a large majority of the Ag Belt, especially in the northern plains and into the Great Lakes. Very pleasant weather across a large majority of the region. This trough is dropping down and bringing these cooler temperatures, and it'll make its way into the rest of the Ag Belt here over the next couple of days. We still have some clouds and showers lingering here in parts of the Ohio Valley. These scattered showers and storms across southern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, down into Kentucky and Tennessee. And these will linger here for the next couple of days. The models have indicated that pretty consistently. If we look at the forecast models over the next couple of days, we can see how things are expected to play out. And it's this area that's going to be the focus for precipitation through the end of the week. Another disturbance comes through the northern plains later in the week. This is Thursday into Friday. Could see some scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms as this drops southward from the northern plains down here into the Great Lakes and the Midwest. But overall, as we're taking us through Sunday here on the latest European guidance, there's not too much going on here. Here's precipitation totals on the European. You can see the vast majority of this here is down in the Ohio Valley and the Mississippi Valley areas. There's not too much going on across central Indiana, Illinois, into Missouri and the plains, and we do have these scattered thunderstorm complexes here across the northern plains and the Great Lakes. The reason I bring up this dryness here over the next couple of days is that it's been dry in some areas, not everywhere. We've gotten quite a bit of precipitation across the Ohio Valley and across the upper Midwest, but parts of west central Illinois, parts of Iowa, northern Missouri, Kansas and eastern Nebraska over the last 30 days have been way below normal in terms of precipitation. And if you back that up to the last 60 days, you could really see these corridors of below normal in really south central Iowa, western Iowa, eastern Nebraska, and of course, parts of the southern plains as well. In the meantime, we've had big time precip across parts of the Ohio Valley that's taken the edge off a lot of the crop in this area across southern Illinois and Indiana into Kentucky, as well as Ohio, and even northeast Iowa. We don't want to group the whole state into one. Northeast Iowa has had that precip that they needed over the last 60 days or so, but these longer-term areas where the precipitation is really needed become very clear here on forecast models. Looking at temperatures over the next couple of days, we will take the edge off the heat here. This takes us through the weekend. You can see this cooler temperatures coming through Friday into Saturday. We'll see a brief warm-up on Saturday and Sunday across the plains here as that warm air kind of folds over, but will remain cooler in the eastern belt. And then as we move into early next week, models in good agreement still that the vast majority of the agriculture regions are going to see temperatures at least a couple degrees below normal. Look at all that warmth way up here in the Pacific Northwest and Western Canada. They're baking up there through the middle part of next week and even taking us through about the 20th of August. If we go and look at the European ensemble very quickly, and check out what it shows for that same time frame, we'll watch this forecast progression here, and you can see the temperatures, the below normal temperatures are widespread here. And one of the main reasons for that is all this cooler air is caught underneath this large ridge. So our ridge that's been bringing us the heat and the risk for dryness, it retrogrades so far west that it ends up on the west coast. And by the time we look at the forecast on August 20th, you can see this big trough here over the eastern United States and even back into the Ohio Valley. From a precipitation standpoint, we will have to watch the possibility that this could be a bit of a drier period here as we move past the 20th of August. The forecast expectations are that we will get storm clusters to come over the top here, but exactly where these storm clusters end up is going to be important, right? Because we look at this overall progression here, there should be storms coming out of this monsoon region down here into parts of the plains and the Midwest, but exactly where they end up is going to be critical. And forecast models are a little bit split on where they end up. Overall, though, not a whole lot of risk to this pattern moving through the 20th and the 25th of August, with at least some activity and temperatures running a couple degrees below normal. We'll continue to watch these drier areas, though. We mentioned that it's been way too dry in parts of Iowa, eastern Nebraska, and of course the southern plains, and we'll keep an eye on all the other areas that have been running dry over the last 60 days or so as we move into the next couple of days and weeks. Again, temperatures trending downward, and we should have some precipitation chances, but we'll have to monitor exactly where they end up here across the belt through the end of August. We'll have a lot more for you as we go through the day today, a new long-range video coming your way. For now, have a wonderful Wednesday morning. Talk to you soon.